Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are back with another video. Today's video, the cast list for All-Star Season 3 has been released, and we are going to do, we're going to go over the cast, but we're also doing a fantasy draft, and we're each going to pick players to be on our team to see at the end of the season who got the most points and who got the win, you know? So we're going to get started.
We got a special guest with us today, my homie Savon. He's going to be joining us to give us that extra, that extra accoutrement. So the season is starting May 11th, so that's literally tomorrow. So first up, we have Brad. So Brad's stats are, as we see, he's been in 10 challenges, 1 win, 3 finals. His elimination record for the main season is 12. He broke even, 6 wins, 6 losses. This is second All-Star season, and he got 1 win, 1 L. So what's y'all thoughts on Brad?
Fuck Brad.
Wait, what you say? What you say?
Nah, I'm just playing. Look, the first and only challenge that Brad ever won doesn't count. I do not count Cutthroat. If you count Cutthroat as a win for Brad, that's terrible. Because it doesn't. Because let's be real, had they not called in CT to take out Johnny Bananas, there's no way the red team wins that entire challenge. And plus, A died on the final. That doesn't count. No, he went against 2 girls. No, he went against 4 girls and Luke. Come on now, let's be real.
Yeah, I think Brad. I don't know. I feel like he relies too much on his muscles and like just the way he displayed last season. He just didn't have everything there that he needed to like win. So I definitely don't think. I think he's a contender, but I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna lose right out the final again, like right before the final.
He's kind of always been that guy that is gonna just kind of like skate to a final, just based off of his name alone and who he's friends with.
Next up has Cynthia Roberts. She's done 2 challenges, 1 win, and she's a rookie this season. Well, not a rookie, but I guess per se a rookie.
Who?
She's
Cynthia
like
Roberts.
from back in the day. We haven't seen her in a long time. She's like old school.
Yeah, she's from the Real World Miami.
Oh yeah, she was on that season with Lord, the name's slipping my mind, but that Miami season was a long time ago. Yeah. That was like with Dan from like Inferno 1. Good Lord.
Yeah.
That goes way back.
Yeah, I don't have any real like solid thoughts on Cynthia until we see her in the actual show because I'm not as familiar with her, so I can't offer any real opinions.
I feel like she's gonna get the Ayana. But yeah, so that's the whole theme of the season. Everybody made it to a final, but it's like,
yeah,
if y'all gonna say everybody made it to a final, give us numbers. Like 1 final don't count, and then they like 15 years removed.
Who's next?
We have Darrell coming back. He's been in 9 main challenges, 4 wins. His elimination record is 9, 6 wins, 3 losses. He's been in 3 All-Star seasons with 2 finals and 1 win as an elimination.
I'm happy to see Darrell. Only, I don't know. I'm usually happy to see Darrell, but lately, every challenge he's on, he is not on the team that I'm rooting for. Like, he's against the people that I'm with. So I don't know. And I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I think he's gonna make it to the final, of course. Like when you think like all of them, I feel like we know who's gonna Nehemiah, Darrell, maybe. I think Yes and Jordan are like the front runners for like finals for the males.
So Darrell is a person where it's finals or bust.
Yeah.
He's like the New York Yankees. He had his prime and he's had championships back in the day, but as the times have evolved with the show, while he has adapted, he still hasn't gotten over the hump.
Yeah.
He still hasn't won that big challenge, whether it be on All-Stars or on the regular seasons, like Double Agent or anything of the sort. He just hasn't gotten over that hump yet. He can get there. He can get you to a final. He can win it. He just hasn't done it yet. So it's just like, it'll happen at some point.
Next up, we have Derrick K coming back. 10 challenges, 3 wins, 5 finals. 14 is his eliminations. He has 9 wins, 5 losses. He's been in 3 All-Star seasons and only has 1 L to his name.
I like Darrell. I'm not Darrell. I'm sorry. I like Derrick. I hope he does not come back with that weird him Nehemiah beef. I don't understand it. I don't like it. It's annoying. So I hope that don't come back, whatever been happening with them. But as far as challenge is concerned, he does pretty good on physical comps that we've seen.
Yeah.
At least back when we used to see him. So All Stars, I don't know. He hasn't been as impressive to me on All Stars as he used to be on the main season to me.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I think he hasn't found his footing in All Stars yet. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's the mindset he came in with All Stars. I guess he thought he was the man, but it's like you're not performing like you are. Like,
yeah, I thought he was the man too. I used to be Team Derrick no matter what.
I have the answer to the question.
What's the answer?
So and hear me out on this. So Derrick, before he won a challenge, was the same guy he is now. He was very abrasive, very confident, very, very tough. And honestly, to me, Derrick can do no wrong in my eyes. That man is greatness to me. Like, we've seen what he can do with elimination. We saw what he did to Joss. So let's not act like he's not a killer. It's just, stop asking this man to be strategic and make bold moves. He can't do it. He's not capable enough. He has to have somebody else do the thinking for him, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think he's a good support player, but he's not like the main player. He isn't a person he's not my number one or my number two. He's basically like, I can move him around and kind of use him as necessary. He's not the person like you said, he can't lead the alliance, but he can be in the alliance and play his role. So next up we have Jimmy. She's been in 7 challenges, 1 finals, 6 eliminations, 2 wins, 4 losses, 2 all-star seasons with 1 final. I think Jimmy's stride. I think she found her footing in All-Stars. I think that environment is better for her. Mm-hmm. So I do have high hopes for Jimmy in All-Stars season 3.
Jimmy is what is definitely, when they do challenges, that is not her thing. When they are in that house, that's when she is working, all of them. So I like Jimmy, and she can make it to a final from the women that are there. I don't think she would win against them like physically, but she will have all them working all of them through the house, and then they won't even know what happened. So yeah, I like Jimmy.
Jimmy's on the wrong show.
What show should she be on?
Big Brother. If you put Jimmy on Big Brother, she'd win. If you put Jimmy on Big Brother, she'd win the show easily. But because it's the challenge and it's like not really, all social, political, and stuff like that, she's gonna be behind when it comes to those physical challenges unless she has someone to carry her. So if she was on Big Brother, she'll win easily. Yeah. But that's just not. It's not her. It's not her game.
Speaking of Johna, we have Johna. She's been in 5 challenges, elimination record, 2 wins, 5 losses, 3 all-star seasons, 1 win, 2 finals, no elimination. So I think they're gonna try to get her out early, plain and simple. They're not gonna let her get to a final and escape by this season.
First of all, I didn't even know that was Johnny's last name. I'm like, who is that? Just like Jimmy, I think she does better on All Stars in the main season.
Yeah, I think that puzzle. I think the skeptibility of that puzzle is what makes her win questionable. So it's like I feel like her.
Too many factors that helped them win that was unfair. I just can't agree with it.
Yeah, I just feel like her win is tainted. I feel like she deserves the win. But I don't know. It's tainted because of everything behind the scenes that apparently happened, allegedly.
It may be tainted, but also we have to. I don't know if y'all know, but I remember Johna when she first got on a reality game show similar to the challenge called Endurance. She won that season.
Yeah.
And on top of that, a lot of those challenges that she was doing were physical. And her partner won literally 80% of them.
Yeah.
So we're saying, so she has it in her to be physical.
So next up, we have the big boss, Jordan.
Oh
my goodness. Here we go.
Because you already know.
Here we go.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Jordan.
No, we have, I'm going to say it now, the winner of
Yes.
All-Star Season 3 right
False.
here.
False.
Jordan.
He's not winning.
Jordan.
I'm telling
Jordan.
you, he's not winning.
He
Wes
should, first
definitely
of all,
not
he should not
winning.
be here. I don't think he should be here. I think it gotta be some criteria on who should be able to enter this game against people. He's too recent. I feel like the challenge, the main challenge is the only place he should be. I don't think he should be on All-Star. Same with a couple of them, but that's because I think he will win too easily. It won't be a game to me. He will win. I'm sorry.
I think the challenge got shared custody of him and Tori, so they doing alternating weekends, so they can't be on the same. So right now he's with Mama and Tori with Daddy. So it's like until they can like co-parent together, yeah, they always gonna be on separate seasons.
So let me tell you why Jordan not winning.
You can't tell me.
Let me tell you why.
What, they gonna try to get him out?
No. Jordan's good. He's good enough to win. He's not going to win because everybody else has figured him out at this point. When you understand that Jordan can only function and win when he's literally in control, he lets his behavior, his mannerisms, his attitude get the best of him and puts the target on his back. Yes, everybody wants to work with Jordan, but he's an a-hole, and we all know this. A-holes typically don't win anymore. Like, at this point, you sincerely have to be somebody who looks out for other people to win the show. Ain't nobody looking out for Jordan. Yeah, he's good to work with, but at the end of the day, when it's really go time to get to a final, especially with all the guys there, he don't fit in with that older crew.
Yeah,
I mean,
I get that point, but I feel like if he can fake it until he make it until it's time for the final, because after
when has he ever been able to do that?
I was gonna say he can't fake it. I know that.
Next up, we have Kayla.
She is definitely the literal definition of new school. So I just don't even, I mean, not that it has to be new school versus old school to be All-Star, but when I think of All-Star, I think of old school, and I don't think that she is somebody who should be on this show. Yeah. She should be on the main season.
5 seasons, and then her last season with Total Madness, which was what, 3 seasons ago. So it's like
when she first came onto when she first did the show, she did Invasion of the Champions. And she did very, very well on that season. I will say that. And
she had a strong rookie season.
She's very good at challenges. She is really good. And I think the problem is, so it kind of just, it's almost like Jordan in a way, but just without the wins, like the final wins. Like she's made a final, don't get me wrong, and she can win an entire challenge, but she's nothing more than a female Jordan. That and it's just like, I don't really want to do, it's Jordan is enough. We don't need 2 of them.
Yeah. But I definitely think she's going to be a contender, definitely compared to some of the other females. So I think she can pretty much, I think she's going to be in a good position. So next up, Kellyanne, 4 challenges, 1 final, her eliminations, 5 wins, 3 losses, 2 All-Star seasons with 1 final under her belt. I think she was robbed that first season, but
Kellyanne, for the women, she is one of like my number one. And she has, I feel like her downfall is that she has never been with the numbers. Whenever they have done a challenge, Kellyanne is down at the bottom, and the people that are generally at the top, the Johnnies, the I don't know, the Veronicas, all those people, Kellyanne is one of the people that they immediately throw into elimination. And if you get into elimination so many times, you're going to get kicked out. So that's always been her issue. I don't know why, but she's never been with the numbers. So I think the best thing for her is, I don't know, like work on the social game so that she can get it.
The biggest reason why Kellyanne is never with the numbers is something that Johnny said before. Banana said, I picked up relationships where we last left off. And every time she comes onto a challenge, she started, when she first came onto the challenge, she was against the numbers because she was against the main core alliance. And she went to the ruins and she was against the main core alliance, and she was with Wes. So it's like when she took a break and she came back on Bloodlines and she came back for all these other shows, and she always worked with everybody that was against the main house. And even when she tried to work with the main house on Rivals 3, and she just assumed that she was in the group. She really wasn't.
Yeah.
She thought she was in the group just based off the fact that, oh, you know, they're nice to me. They don't pick on me now. No, you just there just to get picked off later. Like, she's just not someone that you really want to have around with your numbers, which is weird because, like, she's good.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, I like Kellyanne, so I I have a hard time betting on her, but I'm gonna place the bet because I think she could do it if she had the opportunity to stay in the house. Okay.
So next up, we have Kendall, another, again, really the only competition for.
I will say Kendall is definitely her competition.
So she has one challenge win already. She's been in all 3 seasons of All Stars. Her elimination record is 2 wins, 1 loss, and I think she got DQ last time. Well, like medically DQ'd, or
Yeah, she had
Yeah.
DQ.
yeah. So like, and then she made the. Did she make no? She got she was stuck with the wrong partner for her elimination season 1, so that's why she got. But yeah.
Well, no, season 1, for whatever reason, Nehemiah, or it was Nehemiah, called her out. Nehemiah was like, "Oh, I'll take you." I was like, "No, do not take her. She's not the witness." But yeah. So if people don't mess up her game, I think she got it. Or if she's not medically DQ.
I feel like if Ayana wasn't there and then Kendall took her place, it would have been a better final. Like, it would have been more kind of like level compared to what we got.
It would have just overall just been better. I mean, Kendall's very fit, very good for the show. Mm-hmm. She's very, you know, athletic. She's smart. She knows how to play the game. She knows a lot of the older cast, but she can blend in very well with some of the younger people because they can kind of relate to her and everything. So I think she's a good pick to, you know, to win the whole thing. But I still have my money on Johna going back to back.
So next up we have Leteria. I'm gonna say it off bat. I don't think he's making it to the final. I don't think he's winning.
Hell no.
I don't know why they brought him back again.
I think Leteria really wants the win, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure he'll get it. Just looking at the people that are here this season, I like him based off last season, not first season. First season, no, but based off last season, he came better. So I don't know.
So next up, we have the Godfather, Mr. Mark Long. I still don't think he should be a candidate. I don't think it's fair. He's signing people checks. Like, why is he there? Like, he's signing the checks. He should not be playing.
Oh, Mark, Mark, I don't want him to win specifically because of that reason. If he won, I would literally be like, I'll never honor this. I don't know. I don't believe it. But I like Mark. Yeah, I like Mark. He's strong. He's staying in shape. He's ready for the challenge. He made it happen. And so I understand why he wants to be there, but I just don't think they could actually let him ever win. I just can't imagine.
I think he's doing it because he's bored.
Yeah, I think he really likes something to do.
It's just like he's there, he's bored. It's his show. It's kind of like his creation. It's just one of those things where it's just like he's kind of like saving that spot for CT, and you know he is, and you know like at some point Chris is just gonna leave the main show, but the main show can't afford to lose CT right now, so he's kind of like, okay, well, since I can't get CT in, I can't get Miz in, I got to do it myself. So I'll just throw myself in there real fast.
I feel like CT is in a position where he can't leave the main season, but he can't join All Stars either because he's going to dominate again.
If he come on All Stars, I think everybody should just go home, pack it up.
CT is in a position where they're going to literally have to figure out a way to like remove him out the game.
Everybody
we know season 38, he's not going to be there because he's filming. So it's like literally they will have to stop calling him because it's like, it's just not fair. Like,
he's too good. He's too good.
So we have Melinda next. I think her stats are good besides the main season, but I think she strives in All Stars. So I think she's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think she's okay. And like last season, I think if the right circumstances allow, the right alliances allow, she can make it to towards the end. So we'll just have to see how it all unfolds.
So next up we have MJ, not the wrong L, but so we have him with 2 wins and 2 losses. So he broke even for the main talents. He has 1 win under his belt and then 1 All-Star win. I don't think he's going back to back, but I do think he's gonna make it until before the finals.
You think he gonna what?
Make it until the day before the final. So I think he's gonna get right up to the final, but don't make it to the final.
Yeah, I could agree with something like that. I think he'll get close. I don't think he'll make it to the final. Looking at everybody they got, no. But also, you never know, because depending on if this is a team challenge or like 2 people, 4 people, have many people, that will really make a difference with MJ's game, because Jordan don't know him. Half them people, like the younger people that they have brought in, don't know MJ, so that part will suffer. But if they're on teams, that gives him an in with that crowd. So I think he'll do okay.
Yeah,
I think without some of those relationships that he created back in the day, he wouldn't be in the position that he was in now. I think he's a solid competitor. I think he's in better shape now than he was back then. So I think he'll be good.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Nehemiah Clark.
Nehemiah,
All-Stars 2. All-Stars 2 did not hit him in a good light. Like,
but he got some people this season. And Wes is gonna either hurt or help him. Because Wes come with like help, but Wes can also bring all his Wes baggage with him. I want to root for Nehemiah, but he's
like I said,
I don't know.
He left a bad taste in my mouth about Nehemiah. Like, I don't know where, like him and Derrick, I don't know whether he's out of, like, Nehemiah season 1 was like this gung ho, like, I'm just here for tranquility. And then season 2, he's like, I got beef with everybody, like anybody can get it. I'm like, where did this come from?
Yeah, some stuff happens off season and they don't explain it. And so I don't understand why half like all these people don't like him, or what's his beef and Derrick's beef. So yeah, most of my issues with Nehemiah comes off the challenge playground and on into the house. But as far as like challenge stats, and I think he's okay. Nehemiah is decent, and I could see him making it to a final. Yes.
All right. Next up, we have Hurricane Naya.
Naya.
I think she's gonna low-key dominate. Because one, if it wasn't for her little now that her and Jordan, I feel like will be in alliance this season, because for them to be both on the same season, they gotta be in some type of cahoots. Like,
yeah, I think she could come through with a win for this season.
Yeah.
Like specifically if it's individual.
Like
I think Naya's great. I think she's great as a person. I think she is absolutely hilarious. And I think the best part about her is like she's not afraid to get like tough.
Yeah, she's gonna step. Next up, we have Ronnie Chance. Just like Cynthia, I don't know too much about her, but she won both seasons that she was in.
She could be like Ruthie almost, in a sense. She could be just that person that just comes back after a long haul and has the potential to, be somebody who is, very, kind of like a dark horse. You don't know what you're gonna get. You could bring her in, she could be a number. Or you could just be like, you know what, I'm going to throw you in first elimination. I don't really know you. Goodbye. Type of situation.
I think she's going to kind of have the same like progression that Jody had. Like one of the domineering females, because of their, like, apparently she's strong because she won 2 back. I don't know if it was back to back. So next we have Sylvia. So I didn't even know her stats was like this. Like I thought she was kind of like will lean more towards the elimination losses, but she might be a contender. I think politically or socially she might be there, but I don't know about like physical challenges and whatnot.
Socially she's definitely there. She was not thrown into many challenges because of her social game, so she wouldn't have too many wins losses because she did pretty good in the house. Challenges, she looked like she did good. As far as all-stars, I don't know. As far
she's just there. I feel like for Sylvia, first of all, I kind of have a, I don't really, I didn't like that move she did to my boy Tony. I didn't like that. I still feel some type of way about it. I always will, because I have a special place in my heart for Tony. But I think Sylvia herself, she is good. She is one of those competitors who she has the potential to win the show, but she's one of those people where everything has to fall into place for her to win. Like the right people have to go home at the right time. She has to stay out of certain arguments with certain people. Certain people have to choose to work with her, and it has like everything has to be perfect. So if it's not perfect, she's not gonna win.
She's been in 4 finals. Her elimination record is even 2 wins, 2 losses. She has 3 wins, so yeah, she's 44 now. So I mean, I think she might do good. Like you said, if she has a good political game.
Let's go with Cyrus.
He has two finals. He has 1 win under his belt apparently. He has 1 win, 2 losses, and then 1 loss in All Star. So his elimination record is not good. I don't know how. Well, then again, his win probably was back in like 1944 or something. So, yeah, he's a placeholder. I think they should have brought Tech back.
You and this Tech.
Tech is my guy.
Everything that I said about Leteria, copy and paste that to Cyrus. Everything, literally everything, except I think Cyrus being back is kind of a familiar face to the crowd that used to watch the show. Because Cyrus was one of those guys where you knew what you were getting when you got him. Like, yeah, he wasn't the most intimidating guy physically, and he wasn't the greatest political player, but he was a character, and you knew who he was, and you knew what he stood for. But ever since he went out on the ruins, it was like, bro, you passed your prime, just hang it up. And like you went out to the Hutter hanging like a ham, bro. Like you just like a rotisserie chicken, my brother. Like I can't support you after that.
They should have brought Kahada back, honestly, because the way they ended him last season was bogus.
He got robbed. Yeah, he got robbed.
They did him with slow roll. So next we have Tina. I don't know why they brought her back. TJ,
she's a quitter.
According to TJ, don't like quitters yet. Tina is back. So, and you know, TJ make these calls because apparently TJ creates the challenge and TJ makes all this stuff. So I don't know why he's not listening to his own rules. So
okay, so I respect if you're not okay mentally, I can understand you not wanting to be on the show.
I get
but
that.
then it begs the question, why show up in the first fucking place? Because you knew what you were signing. You knew what you were signing up for. You knew you were gonna have to leave your family, your kids. You knew you were gonna have to leave work potentially. You knew you were gonna be in a high stressful situation that is draining mentally. And it's not like this is a brand new challenge and you're a rookie. Tina, you've been through the ringer multiple times. Yeah. You already know this stuff. So while I do, I don't like the fact that she quit. I get it. So maybe this season is a chance for her maybe to just redeem herself.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, Tina's just really one of those overrated characters who she big bag, she got a big mouth, and she can hold her own. So maybe that'll get her, get her something. I don't know.
I just don't like if she's gonna use that reason that I was becoming a person I didn't want to be. Why come back is the question for me. It's like you left, like nothing changed. Like it's gonna literally be the same thing. So it's like the math ain't math, and like
yeah.
So next we have Tyler.
The luckiest man ever.
He has potential.
He is the luckiest dude ever. He's not winning.
He's not winning, but he has potential.
Tyler's good, but also Tyler's very lucky because of the teams and the partners he's had.
Yeah.
Because he's won challenges. He was on that cutthroat team that was going against a bunch of girls and Luke. And he was also on Rivals. He was with Johnny Bananas when Johnny was on a winning streak at that point. So it was just like he's been in the right place at the right time, and he's always had the right people in his pocket, but he's never actually done anything himself.
We have Wes Bergman.
Holy shit. Oh, Jesus Christ.
it's just it's just interesting to see the people that you see all the time on All Stars, and I really want to see how he interacts with these people. He hasn't had to puppeteer people in his same league in a long time. He's been messing with these rookies, and he hasn't had to talk to the like old school people in a while as far as the game is concerned. So I'm very interested to see how he maneuvers.
I'm also gonna throw this out there too. He's winning. I'm
is
telling you, he's winning. He's winning. I'm telling you, he's winning. I don't know how he's going to do it. I don't even care how he does it. I know it's going to happen. You heard it here first. I'm putting it in the universe. He's winning.
I can see that. I can see Wes. Wes is like one of the top two.
There's
I can
three
see-
people there's three people that possibly can win. Jordan, Yes, and Wes.
Oh, I forgot about Yes. Oh,
Those are the only two people I can
not
win.
over for the third place pick. Oh, I forgot.
I should have said that.
Okay, yeah, but Wes is yeah, he definitely has really good odds of winning, and I can see that if he won, I'd be like, I'm not surprised. So yeah, I like Wes. I've always, anytime he is on the challenge, and generally when Wes is on the challenge, they put Johnny on there as well, and it's like Johnny versus Wes, except when they finally did that Total Madness season or whatever season that was where they was friends. But I always pick Wes because I cannot go with the people who are with the entire house, and he has always had to work by himself, really. And for him to work by himself and not let these people throw him in, I think you got to have some type of skill in every category, and he does.
He's good. He's good.
He's winning.
I wouldn't say all that, but he's good.
Now, how much you want to put on it? I will bet.
We wait. Don't bets until we get to the end. Once we pick our people.
All right. So next we have Yes Duffy. 3 challenges, 1 win. 2 All-Star seasons, 1 win.
All I'm gonna say is almost everybody, maybe even my baby CT, is lucky that Yes decided to like lay off the challenge, because many people wouldn't have had a chance.
I want him in the main season. I
would like to see it. I would like to see him on the main, just to see what happens.
I feel like some of these people, like Kelly and like Yes, I feel like All-Stars aren't like challenging enough for them.
Yeah.
I need them in the main season.
I
If Nani can do 14, 15 seasons of nothing, so that's the cast.
Okay, you got the first pick.
I have
So
the first pick.
think wisely, think carefully.
So for the males, my first pick is none other than Jordan Wisely.
Okay.
So that's my first male. So say Vaughn, since you got second pick, who's your first male?
Hell has indeed frozen over, because I'm choosing the ginger. I'm taking Wes Bergman.
Like,
All right.
okay. I'm going to pick Yes. I'm gonna pick Yes for my one.
So for my female pick, I am going with
You going with who?
Kellyanne.
Okay.
So that's my female. Savon.
Kendall.
All right.
Okay, I'm going with Naya.
Ooh.
I'll go with Naya.
Okay. My next male. Is going to be Darrell.
Okay.
Savon.
Diesel.
Who?
Derrick.
Oh.
Give me Diesel.
Hell, oh dang, I wasn't prepared. I'm gonna say that's hard. I'm gonna say Oh God. I'm gonna say Mark.
I'm going with Jimmy.
Okay.
Savon.
Kayla.
Okay.
I don't know if you already said his name. I don't even know about her. Did you say Johna already?
Oh, nobody got
Johna. Johna. I'm surprised. Okay.
I wanted her, but I was like, I got to think smart. Like,
I want the drama points. I know Johna is gonna win, but I know West is gonna win too, so I know that'll offset everything.
I'm going with Brad.
Damn you.
I was gonna say
I
Brad.
feel like drama and a couple of challenge points.
I'll take MJ.
No. I was literally
I'll take MJ instead then. So I can't get Brad. I'll take MJ instead. I'm pretty sure you're gonna pick Tyler.
Tyler. I take Tyler.
Tina's my next pick.
Damn, who the hell is left?
Okay, I know. Please don't pick.
As Cynthia.
Don't be saying it's suggestions. Just
No. I don't know who's
I'm
left.
saying who's left. We have Cynthia, Melinda, Ronnie, and Sylvia left.
Give me Sylvia.
No, I think you don't know the list. No need to remind. I was about to say Sylvia. Okay, I'm going with Ronnie. I don't know, but I just heard good things. Okay,
You're gonna pick Leteria, so go ahead.
No, I'm picking Nehemiah.
That's terrible. I feel so bad for you.
I'm going Nehemiah.
Because I'm getting Leteria.
Hey, Cyrus.
But I'm gonna choose Veronica.
Thank you. I'll take Cynthia.
No, who did that? Melinda?
Yeah, you got Melinda.
You got Melinda.
Melinda.
Well, let's do a recap real quick. So I have Brad, Darrell, Jimmy, Jordan, Kellyanne, Tina, and Veronica. Savon, you have Cynthia, Derrick K, Kayla, Leteria, Kendall, MJ. Oh, all right, MJ, Sylvia, and Wes. And Gigi, you have Johna, Mark, Melinda, Naya, Cyrus, Ronnie, Tyler. Yes.
And so we got our teams. We know who's on whose team. My team, we are underdogs, and we gonna come from we coming from the bottom, and we gonna win because I got some dark horses on my team that's really gonna pull through. Rayson and Savon have some heavy hitters, but I got a couple too, so we're gonna see who's gonna take the cake for the winners. Those are the all-stars that will appear on this season of the Challenge All-Star season 3. And those are our picks for our fantasy draft between all of us, and we'll see who comes out on top. But the show first episode premieres May 11th on Paramount Plus. We will be tuned in, and we'll see you on our next one. Peace.